connection and opportunity, all in one place. Come join the community. So text it now, don't wait in line. Fight for love. 949298290. That's 9492905. phone ring, 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 ring. 949298290. That's 949298290. Events, connection, and opportunity, all in one place. Come join the community. So text it now, don't wait in line. Fight for life. 949298290. That's 949298290. Hey! 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 Wanna know where David's gonna be? Get invites, updates, and community. When he's in your city, you won't miss a thing. Just text the number, let your phone ring, 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 ring. 949298290. That's 949298290. Events, connection, and opportunity, all in one place. Come join the community. So text it now, don't wait in line. Fight for life. 949298290. That's 949298290.
They discovered it, they read it, and they applied it. It's the golden thread that connects the titans of the self-development industry, the source that spawned millions of millionaires, the original blueprint to success.
Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Think and Grow Rich.
Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. It's a classic. A classic.
And I love Think and Grow Rich. I love it. It's right here. I mean, it's one of my favorite books of all time.
Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
This material is what changed my life. This is the material I study every day. From being an immigrant woman, coming from poverty, and really coming to America and literally achieving the American dream. I can't even tell you how grateful I am for this man, for what he did for me and my family.
Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve.
People don't realize is that when we let our ego get in our way, ego is the loss, the fear of loss. So need to be right, the need to be offended, the need to be hurt, fearful. When that trajectory changes, what happens is you continually go the wrong way. So my job as a coach is to say, let's get into the enjoyment of the direct pursuit of my potential. Right? And so when the light went on, it was not about the potential of making money and being an entrepreneur, which is one of my specialties. And I said to him, look, this is an opportunity now to show how great you really are. We can't let the outside voices, right, determine our success. The happiness that we have comes within. Why are you going to give that control to somebody else?
Thoughts become things. And I always wonder, why did no one teach us this? Why did we not learn this in school? Why did we not learn this from our families? If you make your study a priority, your life will change.
And I came up with 4 really valuable things that I took stock in. And the first one was gratitude. Simple gratitude. Although I grew up with nothing, I was always grateful. Throughout the whole process of consistently, persistently pursuing my potential, I was grateful. It made my past better, my present brighter, and my future even brighter than that. In fact, I tell people all the time, if you want to change your life, change your employee's life, your family life, it's very simple. 2 words, say thank you.
Good afternoon, Everyone, welcome to the Napoleon Hill Institute weekly training. I'm David Meltzer, blessed to be here. And before we get started with our training today, the truths that accelerate our potential, I want to remind you that you can get the replay, the guides, the exercises, my book, david@dmeltzer.com. We're going to be in Newport Beach tomorrow with Tim Story, Marie Diamond. We'll be at SoFi Stadium with Wolfgang Puck and many others, and we'll be in Atlanta with Les Brown and many others as well. If you're not part of our text community to be informed and invited to over 200 events that we do a year, then please text me 949-298-2905, 949-298-2905. So Newport Beach, SoFi Stadium, Atlanta, Wolfgang Puck, Les Brown, Cinecropi. There's tons of people. Come and join us. Marie Diamond, Tim Story. Come and join us. Email or text me. It is pinned below. Once again, today's training is the truth that accelerates our potential. If you like the replays, the guides, my book, just email me, david@dmeltzer.com. I'm going to get right into it. We have no Q&A today. We're going to just run through this training. Most of us don't lack potential. We all have potential. Our skills and our knowledge are usually our basement. Our desire creates the delta, our potential. But what we do lack is awareness, devotion, discipline, consistency that is required to access what's necessary to reach our potential. Our future, it's not determined by what happens to us, but instead by the meaning that we give it. And so when we can assign our meaning to our experiences, the failure, setbacks, mistakes, defining moments, historical relevances of our past, even the decisions that we make and the behaviors that we repeat, we are now able to change our self-image. And every thought that creates our perception, every perception that creates meaning, every meaning that creates intention, and of course, every intention of what we do, say, think, feel, and believe guides our behaviors in our divine direction that will ultimately shape our results. So many people I work with can experience the exact same setback. I'm living proof. But one sees it as proof that they should quit. And the others see it as a preparation for what's next. And it's not easy because the evidence each and every day is not indicative that you're going to get to where you want to be. In fact, it's usually contrary to where you want to be. Even though so many people experience the exact same circumstance, an identical circumstance, the outcomes, the results are determined by the thoughts, meaning, perceptions, meaning, and intentions that guide our behaviors, that is required to explore wisdom and faith. But we must determine the meaning that we assign to it. And we have the power, as Napoleon Hill suggests, to give meaning to everything that we see. Our objective isn't to eliminate the fear, the circumstances, the doubt, the uncertainty, or the evidence. Our objective is to stop allowing it to interfere with the pursuit of our potential. The number one lesson today, and once again, if you'd like to replay today, it's david@dmeltzer.com. The first lesson of today is stop giving away our power. When we allow other people's opinion, or FOPO, the fear of other people's opinion, to determine our decisions, our thoughts, our perception, our meaning, our intention, and our behavior, we surrender the power of meaning. We surrender the ownership of our own future. When we seek to please, when we seek validation, it will create hesitation. While purpose, meaning, creates confidence and ease to define the divine of where we can be or better. Turn that FOPO into JOPO, the joy of other people's opinion. Find the light, the love, and the lessons and the feedback that human nature never likes. So many of us hesitate to launch our businesses, a relationship. We hesitate to ask for opportunities and options. We hesitate to share our ideas because we are worried about feedback. Instead of knowing nobody likes feedback in the present, but if we take that feedback and find the light, the love, and the lessons, rather than focus on that fear, we can focus in on creating value through the wisdom and faith that it creates. So many of us hear so many cliches when it comes to this point of giving away our power, of failure is feedback, criticism is data, but neither one defines who you are. What defines who you are the thoughts, the perception, the meaning, the intention, and the behaviors. That's what defines your self-image. And you never, I will repeat over and over again, you never will overachieve your own self-image. Stop giving away our power. We need to ask whether our decisions and the perceptions, meaning, intentions, and behaviors are aligned with or interfering with our divine direction. And the divine direction, the devotional behavior is different than discipline. I will tell you that so many people are disciplined, but they're disciplined without a divine direction. So they lack devotion. So they quit because they're disciplined, for example, in working, but they forget to make money. They're disciplined in working and forget to spend time with their family. They're disciplined in working and forget to take care of themselves, when the only reason that they're working is to be able to make money for the sake of helping their family and having fun and living a health span that is equal to their lifespan. We need to detach our emotions from the other people's opinion. You gotta live in JOPO, not FOPO. We need to focus on serving instead of seeking. Serving instead of seeking approval, seeking some sort of validation, credibility, instead serving and having and executing on that service and ability to articulate the quantitative value of that service. Stop giving away our power. Lesson number 1. If you would like the guides and the exercises on FOPO and JOPO, if you'd like to learn the mathematical equation of results of the thoughts, the perception, the meaning, the intention, and behaviors that equal those results, let me be your beloved servant. David means beloved. @D is my first initial. Meltzer means servant. Just email me, david@dmeltzer.com. I'll give you the guys, the exercises, my book, the FOPO exercise, especially, and the replay of lesson number 1. Lesson number 2. It is your decisions that create your direction, not the outcomes. Every day, we either make decisions through the clues and patterns that we see intentionally, or we allow circumstance to make those decisions for us. Indecision will keep you stuck, while action creates acceleration. We need to continue to move forward. We continue delaying an important conversation, a career move, an opportunity, not taking the options or the touches of favor because we are still waiting until we feel completely confident, completely at ease, and completely ready. That's not how it works. You won't feel completely anything until it's completed, not when you start. There's too many lessons to be learned. The true clarity, balance, and focus comes from action. And more often than action comes from the clarity, balance, and focus of practice. And those 5 daily practices of knowing our what, what we want today in that divine direction and aligning the thoughts, the perceptions, the meaning of the past with our intentions of who we can help and who can help us. And of course, our attention on the how. How are we going to utilize our time with non-negotiable values or negotiable values? We need to ask ourselves the what, the who, and the how so we can determine the now. Because 100% of the things you do now get done. And knowing what to do now and knowing what to do next illustrates we know what's important in alignment with the meaning of the past and our divine direction in the future. Changing our self-image, changing our trajectory of the what, the who, the how, and the now, knowing that procrastination and feeling overwhelmed are an impossibility when we know that the decisions that we create are direction, not our results. So we need to make decisions based on our purpose, our thoughts, our perceptions, and our meaning, and our intention by doing, saying, thinking, feeling, and believing instead of our ease or comfort. We need to push ourselves every day consistently, without quit persistently, in an acceleration, aggregation, and compounding impact of a pursuit of where we think, and I'll repeat, think we need to be or better. Remember, it's the decisions that create our direction. And those decisions are based off of clues, patterns, and choices of the thoughts, perceptions, meaning, and intention that create the behaviors that guide us to our divine direction. If you would like an exercise or the whole training, books, guides, and exercises on decisions that create direction, email me, david@dmeltzer.com. Lesson number 3, build an abundant mindset. Notice I said build. It doesn't just come overnight. You can't just snap your fingers and create an abundant mindset. You have to know the difference, first of all, between scarcity and abundance, just like you need to know the difference between being nice and being kind. A lot of times when you're nice, you're not kind, especially to your future self. So understanding that scarcity doesn't begin with our bank account. It begins with our thoughts, which lead to our meaning, that leads to our intentions, that leads to our behaviors. And when we believe there's not enough opportunity, options, touches of favor, success, money, resources, people in our lives, we will naturally limit our self-image, which limits our own behavior and our future. An abundant mindset is a practice of not only knowing what, who, how, and now, but applying our why. So many people, as they're building an abundant mindset, they, instead of collaborating, compete. And I promise you, comparison and competition are the thief of joy. We must look inside of us to find what we want outside of us. So those people, instead of collaborating and competing now, they, instead of serving, they want to only defend what they have, prove what they have, control what they have, instead of collaborating for what they could become. The fastest way to create abundance is by knowing who can help you and who you can help, by creating value for those that can help you and creating value for those that you can help. That's the fastest way to create abundance in your life. Shift from asking, what can we get, to what can we give? So that we give more, so that we're given more, so that we receive more, so that we ask for more than more, so that we can give more than more, be given more than more, receive more than more, and ask for more than more than more, so that we can live in abundance of more than enough of everything for everyone, instead of some judgment, condition, trade negotiation that doesn't exist in a world of abundance. We need to look for the opportunities to help before asking for help. We should be searching for opportunities of how we can be of service or value, and in that search, find people that could be of service or value to us. When we can focus on expanding these opportunities, these options and touches of favor, instead of competing and comparing for them, negotiating and trading for them. Never negotiate to the last penny. Always be fair and don't do business with dicks. Build an abundant mindset. Scarcity does not begin in your bank account. It begins in the thoughts about more than enough or not enough or just enough. If you like the exercises, guides, my book on building abundant mindset, all you got to do is email me. David means beloved. At D is my first initial. Meltzer means servant. Email me, david@dmeltzer.com. You can also get the replay to the entire training. The fourth lesson today in the truths that accelerate our potential is owning our response to the reaction to fear. We cannot defend, prove, or control every circumstance, but we always can control how we respond to those circumstances. Our response is what determines whether the struggle, the setback, the failure, the mistake, the defining moment, the adversity becomes an obstacle that we struggle with or an opportunity that we persevere with. So many clients I have, they experience an unexpected setback. Difficult clients, disappointing results. These become either the excuse or they become the lesson. Only dependent upon the thoughts, the perception, the meaning, the intention, and the behavior that we assign to it. You have the power to give meaning to everything you see, and it's the meaning of the past, all of those unexpected setbacks that will determine your self-image, and you'll never overachieve your own self-image. So you need to align that meaning with where you want to be or better, even though there's no evidence or the evidence is contrary, you're going to get there. We don't defend, prove, or control our lives. We defend, prove, and control the meaning that we give our lives. And through that meaning comes the behaviors that create the results in infinite amount of time, an indistinguishable amount of time. Practicing gratitude gives you this perspective. No matter what the circumstances, events, people, places, things, we find the light in them. We find the love in them, and we learn the lessons, giving us not only the faith to get to where we want to be, but the wisdom to get there as well. We need to lead with empathy before judgments and conditions, before trade and negotiation. Understanding that this will give us ease to help us identify, elevate our awareness to the dis-ease that most of us live within and have an experience outside. Take accountability, asking yourself, what did I do to be responsible? What did I do to attract this? What did I do to participate in the perception? And what am I supposed to learn from it? Because life is about lessons. The lessons keep on coming until you learn them. Give meaning to what we've learned. It's the wisdom and faith that will shorten the distance of resistance that most people experience. We need to effectively communicate to inspire rather than to manipulate, deny, oversell, back-end sell, cheat. Stop resisting, going over and under and through it, around it, lying to it, cheating it, manipulating it. Simply communicate effectively. Apply your why. Live in spirit, inspired, in the truth that accelerates our potential. If you want to learn the lesson of how to own this response, to defend, control, and prove what you desire in your divine direction, email me for the replay and the exercises, david@dmeltzer.com. david@dmeltzer.com. Lesson number 5, the truth that accelerates our potential. Move through fear towards possibility. Circumstances, uncertainty are certain. Fear, doubt, indecision create the interference between us and our potential. It's the possibilities, the probabilities, perspective that only become realities when we're willing to move despite the evidence that's not existence or in conflict to where we want to be, despite the uncertainty, knowing the what, the possibility, knowing the who, the probability, knowing the how, the perspective, knowing the now creates the reality based off of the what, the who, and the how, the importance factor of divine direction and the guide of meaning of our past, relativity of all lessons and wisdom that we share. We need to know that opportunity, options, touches of favor exists, but fear convinces us we're not ready or that failure would be too costly. It is not until we understand the feedback and the lessons and the value in those lessons that get us to where we want to be or better. Possibility becomes probability, probability becomes perspective, and perspective becomes reality only through consistent, persistent pursuit of our potential. It is that truth that accelerates our potential. We need to identify that interference instead of going over it, under it, through it, around it, lying to it, cheating it, manipulating and deny it. We just got to stop. Breathe, drop, remind ourselves with our God, recollect ourselves with the infinite, remember ourselves with the source, and then roll into our divine direction by knowing what we want, who we can help, who can help us, and how to get it done, and reprioritize the pre-prioritized and the prioritized of our day in our divine direction. We need to clear the interference, and we need to be at ease. Let your courage not overcome fear. Let your courage respond to it in the appropriate meaning to get you to where you want to be or better, to aggregate, accelerate, and compound exponentially the results that you desire. If you would like lesson number 5, just email me, david@dmeltzer.com. The books, the guides, the exercises, and of course, the replay from today's training for you and your friends, david@dmeltzer.com. The last lesson, lesson 6. It is purpose that fuels persistence, and your purpose better be greater than your pain, or you'll be out of gas. Purpose fuels persistence in the truth that accelerates our potential, because purpose transforms the discipline from obligation to devotion into opportunity. And when we know why we're doing something, for the sake of what we're doing it, in my mission of making a lot of money, why? For the sake of helping others and having fun, then the natural conflict that we have with being consistent becomes sustainable. One of the most difficult things is to be consistent. It's against human nature. I see so many entrepreneurs, executives, athletes, billionaires, millionaires that I work with focus only on outcomes. They say they don't. They call it surrender. They call it detachment. But too many of them are lying to themselves. And when they focus only on outcomes, they quit when the results take longer than expected or cost too much money than expected, which is 100% of the time. We need to stay connected to the purpose. For the sake of what am I doing this? To continue. Because every step, whether the evidence is clear, aligned, whether the action is clear or aligned, every step has meaning. And the meaning must align in our divine direction or better. We aren't here to defend or prove or control our potential. We're here to enjoy the consistent, everyday, persistent, without quit pursuit of that potential, consistently, persistently. We need to work the 5 daily practices, which I'm happy to send to you, of the what, the who, the how, the now, and applying our why. We need to know what it is, what we want in the divine direction, aligning the meaning of the past, and who we can help and who can help us. How best can we be productive, accessible, and gracious in the circumstantial, non-circumstantial behaviors and the assignment of time. Building those non-negotiable daily habits for at least half of your day will guarantee 90% of the pursuit of your potential that you're looking to become. But you need to make the commitment. It's the simple things to do that are simple not to do. We need to commit to the small. We need to be consistent in the devotion, not just the discipline. That will compound exponentially the outcomes that we desire, or better. We need to pursue progress, not potential. And in that pursuit of our potential, the truth will accelerate it. And the truth exists inside of us, so we can find it, experience it outside of us. We need to do the work so that the purpose fuels the persistence and allows us to get to where we want to be or better, regardless of the evidence or the time that it takes. If you would like this 6th lesson of Purpose Fuels Persistence, if you like my books, my guides, my exercises, if you like the replay, let me be your beloved servant. David means beloved. @D is my first initial. Meltzer means servant. Or the replay of any of the lessons or all of the lessons, david@dmeltzer.com. The truth that accelerates our potential, we need to know that we have to stop giving away our power. We have to understand the clues, the patterns, and decisions that create our trajectory, our direction. We need to practice and build an abundant mindset so that we give more, we're given more, receive more, and ask for more than more. Living in a world of more than enough of everything for everyone. We need to own the response to the evidence that's contrary to what we want to be, the circumstances of each and every day that we have no control over. We need to take control by owning the response and asking, what do we do to be responsible? What do we do to attract this? What do we do to participate in the perception? And what are we supposed to learn from it? We need to learn to move through the circumstances, the uncertainty, and the fear. Turning the nothingness, living our lives like tubes, the nothingness of knowing what it is we want, a possibility, who we could help, who could help us, a probability, how best we can be productive, accessible, and gracious with our time in the assignment of that time, in this non-negotiable, negotiable behavior, to make it a perspective, and of course, to prioritize, to make it our reality, and then apply our why. And then, of course, if your purpose is not greater than your pain, you're not going to be persistent, consistent in the pursuit of the acceleration of our potential. Purpose needs to fuel persistence. Our potential is not waiting for us somewhere in the future. It's available every day through the thoughts, the perceptions, the meaning, the intentions of what we do, say, think, feel, and believe, and our behaviors. We choose the decisions we make, and the behaviors we repeat in a consistent, persistent pursuit of our potential. Extraordinary lives aren't building through extraordinary moments. They're built through ordinary devotion, a discipline that's in its divine direction, repeated with extraordinary consistency in a persistent manner, in alignment with the past and the meaning of it, in alignment with the divine direction. Every day, we are either accelerating with the truth of our potential or creating interference between ourselves and it. The choice is ours to make. Create exponentiality in your life. Allow the truth within to become the truth without, and allow that truth to accelerate in our divine direction and pursue our potential. This has been the Napoleon Hill Institute training. If you would like the guides, the exercises, my books, david@dmeltzer.com. If you are not part of our Monday group where I answer questions and also make personal introductions for you, join us at the same email, david@dmeltzer.com. If you'd like to meet us in Newport Beach with Tim Story and Marie Diamond, or you'd like to come to SoFi Stadium with Wolfgang Puck and a variety of other people I can't remember right now, come. Want to be in Atlanta with Les Brown? Come spend the week with us. We'd love to see you. If you want to be invited to the over 200 meetups, holding courts, interviews, VIP dinners for charity, masterminds, speeches, join us on the Aspire Tour. Just join our community. It's 949 area code, 298-2905. Regardless, if we see you or don't, remember most importantly, to be more interested than interesting. Be kind to your future self and do good deeds. Hit it, Gigi.
Hey! 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 Oh, hey! Wanna know where David's gonna be? Get invites, updates, and community. When he's in your city, you won't miss a thing. Just text the number, let your phone ring, 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 ring. 949-298-2905. That's 949-298-2905. Events, connection, and opportunity. All in one place. Come join the community. So text it now, don't wait in line. Buy for life. 949-298-2905. That's 949-298-2905.
They discovered it, they read it, and they applied it. It's the golden thread that connects the titans of the self-development industry, the source that spawned millions of millionaires, the original blueprint to success.
Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Think and Grow Rich.
Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. It's a classic. A classic.
And I love Think and Grow Rich. I love it. It's right here. I mean, it's one of my favorite books of all time.
Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
This material is what changed my life. This is the material I study every day. From being an immigrant woman, coming from poverty, and really coming to America and literally achieving the American dream. I can't even tell you how grateful I am for this man, for what he did for me and my family.
Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve.
People don't realize is that when we let our ego get in our way, ego is the loss, the fear of loss. So need to be right, the need to be offended, the need to be hurt, fearful. When that trajectory changes, what happens is you continually go the wrong way. So my job as a coach is to say, let's get into the enjoyment of the direct pursuit of my potential. Right? And so when the light went on, it was not about the potential of making money and being an entrepreneur, which is one of my specialties. And I said to him, look, this is an opportunity now to show how great you really are. We can't let the outside voices, right, determine our success. The happiness that we have comes within. Why are you going to give that control to somebody else?
Thoughts become things. And I always wonder, why did no one teach us this? Why did we not learn this in school? Why did we not learn this from our families? If you make your study a priority, your life will change.
And I came up with 4 really valuable things that I took stock in. And the first one was gratitude. Simple gratitude. Although I grew up with nothing, I was always grateful. Throughout the whole process of consistently, persistently pursuing my potential, I was grateful. It made my past better, my present brighter, and my future even brighter than that. In fact, I tell people all the time, if you want to change your life, change your employee's life, your family life, it's very simple. 2 words: say thank you.